guys, and welcome to my third day in Tallinn. Today we are planning on going to the Seaplane Museum, which looks really interesting. But first I just want to show you the outfit I'm wearing today. I'm wearing this flower shirt and this pink skirt. I wanted to wear these sandals with the outfit, but I'm really worried I'm going to end up getting blisters from them, because whenever I go on holiday, whenever I wear a new pair of shoes, well, these technically aren't new, but I just haven't worn them for a long time, I always get blisters, and it ends up being a real disaster to try and find new shoes or plasters. So I'm reluctant to wear them this early on the holiday, but I do want to wear them with some of the outfits I have planned. Instead, I'm just wearing my black shoes again. The weather was also really nice yesterday, so I'm not wearing my leggings today either because it did get quite hot. It's so pretty along here. Look how peaceful the sea looks. Just making our way to the Seaplane Museum, walking along the seafront. So nice here. It's a really beautiful day again. Hardly seen anybody too. It's really peaceful here. We're not completely sure if we're going the right way to the museum, but it's nice just to walk along here, take in the views. I never thought to go to Tallinn on a holiday before, because it's not the first destination you really think of as a summer holiday, but it's definitely growing more popular for tourists, and I can see why. It's so nice here. I don't know what this building used to be here, but it looks a little bit like an old prison. Loads of boats down there in the harbour. As a Beatles fan, I like these tops with the yellow submarine on. There's lots of things with the yellow sub on. What's this? Some kind of beach ball. It looks like we can go on top of this submarine. You can see people climbing up over there. The ticket that we bought also includes going into two boats which are outside, and it looks like we can go into that submarine as well. Look how tiny that boat is. Imagine you have to be quite slim to get into that. That looks like part of the plane. I just read that people used to race these boats lying on their stomachs. That's why it's so thin. Look at that bridge we've got to climb. I'm on the submarine now.
I tu na torpedach. Tak. No tak. Tu leżała torpeda i na torpedzie łóżka były rozkładane.
There's a little hole we can go through. This was not the right day to wear a skirt. So many tiny little holes to climb through and very steep ladders. Another one now. I'm at the very tip of a submarine. If you're going to go into a submarine, don't wear a skirt. That's my advice. More awkward steps. It was fun though. I have been in a little submarine before. When my friend and I went to Tenerife, we went on this little yellow submarine that took you underwater and you could view all the sea life. But I've never gone into a huge war submarine before. There's a tiny yellow submarine, and inside you can watch a film. Starts in about 3 minutes. Oh, is that the driver? A little scary. There's loads of fun activities you can try here. You can climb this rope up to the crow's nest. It's very high though, I don't think I would try that, especially not in the skirt I'm wearing today. And you can also attempt to get into a hammock, which looks very difficult. There's also a ride where you can fly a plane, and you can also control some boats on water. So lots to do, loads of fun activities, and lots to see as well. We haven't even gone outside yet. This was a Viking boat that was discovered. This is the other boat that we can visit. This boat is a little bit easier to explore. Is this the captain's deck? How do you get in? Couldn't get in that way. Just as I was saying, it's easier to make your way around this boat. Okay, so I'm guessing it's this direction. Wait, can I go up here? I'll just look through the window. So I don't know how my family got into that room, because I can't get through that way either. It's up here, is it?
Yeah, you can go up there, yeah, and down here.
So I'm going the right way now. Here we are. It's very hot in here. So many controls. I'm at the bottom of the ship now. I just made a lady jump. I was around a corner and I heard somebody come in, so I was waiting there because it was a narrow passage and she was taking her time, so I wondered perhaps she wasn't coming that way, and I poked my head out. She actually screamed. And this is the other boat we're going on. This was the captain's cabin. Captain's bedroom, and he had his own private toilet and bath. Scullery.
It's like playing by itself.
Did it? This was the cabin of the chief engineer. The men with the higher jobs all had their cabins at the front of the boat. So down here is the engine room. I'm now at the Three Sisters. They were free merchant houses. The Three Sisters are a popular attraction for tourists here in Tallinn. I've seen a lot of souvenirs already of the buildings.
We next visited Olaf's church, which is believed to have been built in the 12th century and was likely the tallest in the world at the time. The legend goes that citizens of Tallinn wanted to build the tallest church in the world, but there was a curse that ensured the death of anyone who finished its construction, so no one was willing to do the work. Then a stranger appeared who asked for a large amount of money to do it. Since the city could not pay this sum, the stranger proposed the following challenge. If they found out his name, he would forgive them of the debt. For this, the citizens of Tallinn sent a spy to his house who heard Olaf's name in the song his wife sang. The citizens waited for the stranger to finish the construction, and when he was putting the cross on the tower, they shouted, "Olaf, the cross is crooked." The stranger, startled, fell to the ground.
So one of those, please, and a normal one.
I'm now looking around the KGB prisons. How small and narrow that is.
I mean, we can go outside.
No, we will not go.
Is it there?
Let's look at the pigeons once we get in there.
There are many different legends as to how Estonia's capital got its name. One of the most popular is the Danish king Valdemar spotted a tiny deer and wanted to keep it as a pet. He sent his men to catch the deer, but this proved difficult. They finally cornered it on the edge of a limestone cliff where, rather than being taken by the men, the tiny deer jumped off the cliff to his death. The king was devastated and decided to name that particular spot in honour of the deer. He decided to call this point at the top of the hill Revel, which translates as Deer Fall. Earliest records suggest that Revel was one of Tallinn's first names, so this tiny deer gave the city its name.
Where this is about the time of the
We just stopped to have something to eat. We went to an Italian restaurant and I had a margarita. We've come to Estonia and that's twice now we've eaten at Italian restaurants.
Interested to see what it is.
I think it's like a cake inside. I don't know what it is inside. What is that?
Looks like a fudge.
It just tastes a little bit like a fudge. It's an unusual taste. I've had another really fun day in Tallinn. I really enjoyed the Seaplane Museum. I picked up 2 bags of these today. Really into these. I'm going to be having some of these tonight. I'm not planning on doing anything else today, so I'm going to end the video here and I will see you in my next one.